Welcome, dear heart. Take a slow breath and allow the shoulders to soften. So much effort has lived in those muscles. Let the jaw rest, the forehead smooth, and the belly loosen. Now place a hand over the heart and feel the gentle beat of life. That rhythm has stayed with you through every chapter, every sunrise, every moment you thought you could not go on, and yet did. Today we create a kind and loving space, a soft sanctuary inside where wishes are safe to be seen. In this space there is no forcing, no rushing, no scolding. There is only care. Over the next 2 days we will not push a door open. We will open the inner door and allow life to meet us there. Let the breath deepen. With each inhale, gather calm. With each exhale, release fear. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. Feel how the body understands this longer out-breath as a signal. It is safe. The nervous system loosens its grip. The chest lifts and widens. The mind begins to slow and listen. When the body relaxes, the heart's quiet guidance rises to the surface. Whisper softly, I am safe to want what I want. Life supports me. Say it again, gently. The words are not orders. They are a warm blanket wrapped around a tender hope. Now, choose one wish, only one. Let it be simple and dear. Let it be the one that lights a small candle in your chest when you think of it. The mind may try to bring a list. Thank the mind for its enthusiasm and guide it back to one clear desire, a desire that feels kind to your spirit. The moment you choose, relief begins. The energy that was scattered over many wants gathers into a single stream. You will notice this in your body, a straighter posture, a steadier breath, an inner yes. Place the wish in your heart with your hand still resting there. Give it a soft home. We are not placing a deadline on love or good fortune. We are creating a container for focus. 48 hours is not a test. It is an embrace. Think of it like tending a small flame through 2 nights, not guarding it with fear, but caring for it with presence. Over these 2 days, the practice is gentle. A few minutes of breath, a short phrase of truth spoken with care, one tiny step that signals readiness. No big performance is needed. Life hears your energy more than any display. Say with me, I welcome timely blessings. I allow right help. I choose peace while I wait. These are keys that fit the locks on old doors, doors that used to stick because of doubt or guilt, or the feeling that it is wrong to want something good. You are allowed to want good. You are allowed to feel supported. You are allowed to receive in ways that also bless the world. Let that truth sink in. If the body tightens at those words, breathe into the tight place until it softens a little. Small softening is progress. Now we will set the tone for these 2 days. Begin with a morning moment. Sit, breathe for 1 minute, and speak one sentence that calms the nervous system. Use something kind and grounded. I am held by life. I move with ease today. That is all. In the middle of the day, pause for one gentle breath and name one thing that supports your wish, a helpful idea, a kind note, a small opening. In the evening, put a hand on the heart and thank the body for carrying you and the mind for learning new ways. The rhythm will be simple enough to live inside a busy day. If doubt arrives, greet it with tenderness. Doubt is not the enemy. Doubt is a tired protector that once learned to expect loss or delay. Thank it for trying to keep you safe. Then offer it a new job. Please watch for signs of support today. This reassigns the vigilant part of the mind to search for help rather than danger. You'll notice the change when small good things stand out more. A message, a spark of clarity, the right words forming at the right time. Doubt softens when given a better task. Now speak these words slowly. My wish is welcome here. I do not chase it. I prepare for it. Feel how different that is from pushing. Preparation is gentle action, clearing a little space on a desk, gathering a tool, writing one loving sentence about the wish. These small acts rearrange the inner room. They say, "There is a place for this good in my life." Even a single drawer tidied with a smile can signal to the deeper mind that you are ready for new order, new ease, new flow. Take a sheet of paper and write the wish as a simple sentence. Keep it clean and friendly. For example, I welcome the right opportunity that supports my growth and peace. Add the phrase, "for the highest good." This keeps the door open for a form that is even better than first pictured. Read the sentence out loud once with a hand on the heart. If any part of you pulls back, soften your tone and add, "I am open to learning how to receive this with ease." The resistance will often give way to a little warmth. That warmth means the wish has room to breathe. Before resting tonight, meet your eyes in the mirror, soften the gaze. You may say, "I love you, I am listening, I am here." These words mend old tears in the inner fabric. They build trust with the self who is brilliant at manifesting when the inner critic grows quiet. Then speak the wish in present tense kindness. I welcome my good. I allow life to support me. No strain, no checklist, just a steady tone and a relaxed jaw. End with gratitude for tiny open doors already appearing. Finally, feel the ground beneath your feet or the support of your chair. You are not doing this alone. The whole web of life responds to an open heart and a calm nervous system. A kinder inner story sends a clear signal. Peace fills my steps, and results meet me on the way. Let that be your whisper as the day closes. The wish now rests in good soil. The next breaths water it. The next gentle actions warm it. Life knows what to do with seeds placed in love. Thoughts are seeds, feelings are water, and the body is the soil. When the inner world is kind, the seed opens. When thoughts turn harsh, the soil tightens and progress slows. This is not a reason to scold the mind. It is an invitation to feed it better words and better breath. Notice how a worried thought makes the shoulders rise and the breath turn shallow. Notice how a kinder thought lets the chest expand and the breath lengthen. You can guide this loop. A loving thought calms the body. A calm body makes loving thoughts easier to choose. This is harmony, mind, body, and energy working together. Let us make it simple. A thought is a small message sent into the body. The body listens and replies with a feeling. That feeling sets your posture, your tone of voice, your next choice. It is a circle. When the messages are warm, the feelings soften. When the feelings soften, the body opens. When the body opens, your energy becomes welcoming. That is what draws in helpful people, good timing, and clear ideas. It is not a mystery reserved for a few. It is a skill anyone can learn with practice, patience, and kindness toward every step. Use an easy metaphor, a seed in a pot by the window. The seed does not need you to pull at it. It needs the right conditions, soft soil, light and steady water. Your thoughts are the light. Your breath is the water. Your muscles are the soil. Shine gentle light by choosing words that are supportive. Water with steady breathing, longer exhale than inhale. Loosen the soil by relaxing the jaw, dropping the shoulders, and unclenching the belly. The seed then does what seeds are designed to do. It opens. Try a 3-sentence practice now. First, name a kinder thought. Good can happen for me. Second, name the feeling you choose to nourish. I choose calm. Third, give the body a cue that matches. I lower my shoulders and breathe out slowly. Speak these 3 sentences softly, then feel the shift. Even a tiny shift counts. The goal is not perfection, the goal is direction. Each time you do this, the loop becomes more supportive. The system learns your new language. You may notice old beliefs rise up. They might say, "It has always been hard," or "Help comes too late," or "Others get ahead, I wait." Those are tired stories learned during stressful times. Thank them for what they once tried to do. Protect you from hope so you would not feel let down. Then give them a new job. Please help me notice any moment of ease today. Old beliefs relax when respected. They become allies when given a hopeful task. Let's add breath to the practice. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Exhale through the mouth for 6. On the exhale, whisper, "I release pressure." On the inhale, say quietly, "I receive calm." Do this 5 times. Feel how the longer exhale guides the nervous system to stand down. The heart rate settles. The mind stops gripping. This is not daydreaming. This is body science wrapped in love. A regulated body changes the messages the brain sends and receives. Posture is part of the language of manifestation. Stand or sit with a soft, open chest, crown lifted, chin level, eyes relaxed. This posture signals readiness without strain. The body tells the world, "I am open to good." This is not a rigid stance. It is a natural, gentle alignment. When you speak an affirmation in this posture, it lands deeper. The words ride on a more peaceful breath. The nervous system says yes, and the inner door opens a little wider. Now let's upgrade a common inner message. If the mind says, "Nothing ever works for me," try this. "Some things work for me, and I am learning how to let more in." This is believable and kind. The body will feel the difference. Another upgrade, "I always mess it up," becomes, "I am growing in patience and skill, and that is enough for today." The body melts a bit. The soil loosens. The seed receives. Speak these affirmations as gentle truths, not demands. My inner world creates welcoming conditions for my good. I am learning to trust the timing of life. My wish arrives in the form that serves best. I am safe to receive. Let the words be slow and steady. Pair them with the breath. Feel how the vibration of the voice hums through the chest. That hum is like sunlight to a seed. It nourishes without any push. You can also use touch as a cue for the body. Hand over heart says, "We are safe." A palm on the belly says, "We are grounded." A light massage of the jaw says, "We can stop clenching now." These cues change muscle tone, and muscle tone changes the messages going back to the brain. The brain updates its prediction of the world. It is safe to rest. It is safe to hope. It is safe to act. Throughout the day, keep a small card in a pocket. On one side, write a now statement, "I allow support." On the other, a becoming statement, "I am getting better at letting good in." When stress rises, touch the card. This tactile contact is a bridge back to your intention. Read one side, breathe once, lower the shoulders. That little practice can shift a whole afternoon. Close this section by seeing the loop for what it is, a living circle that you can soothe with breath, uplift with words, and align with posture. The body loves rhythm. Give it loving rhythm. The mind loves direction. Give it kind direction. Energy loves clarity. Give it a simple wish. From this harmony, action feels natural, and life meets you with grace. Now the wish needs clarity, the way a seed needs a label so you know what you planted and how to care for it. Vague wants feel like fog. Clear wants feel like a path. Begin by asking the heart what matters most about this wish. Not what looks impressive, not what will prove anything to others, but what brings peace, growth, and gentle joy. When a wish rises from values, it has a steady glow. When it rises from panic, it flickers and tires you out. Today we choose glow. Take a moment and breathe slowly. Write the wish in one simple sentence. Keep it kind. Avoid forceful words. Let it sound like you would speak to a dear friend whose good you truly want. For example, I welcome a supportive opportunity that fits my gifts and nourishes my peace for the highest good. Read it out loud once, softly. If tension appears in the body, add a bridge phrase. I am open to learning how to receive this with ease. Bridges carry us over old doubts. Bring in the senses to make the wish vivid. How does the fulfilled state feel in the body? Steady, light, warm, calm? What does the environment of that fulfillment look like? Simple, tidy, full of natural light, or grounded and quiet? What sounds go with it? Laughter, clear focus, a gentle hum of contentment? What small daily actions would be present when this wish is real? Making tea with a smile, sending a message with confidence, organizing a space with care? Sensory detail gives the mind a picture it can support. The body relaxes into that picture and begins to act as if it is true, which opens doors in the outer world. Now distinguish craving from true desire. Craving shouts and wants a rush. Desire speaks in a steady, warm tone and is patient with the process. Craving tries to fill a hole. Desire expresses a fullness ready to be shared. Place your hand on your heart and ask, is this wish a steady glow? If the answer is unclear, soften the breath and ask, how does this wish serve life? When a wish aims to bless, not just to grab, life often clears a path faster than expected. Service does not mean sacrifice of self. It means your good is woven into a larger good. Add ethics to your clarity. After the wish sentence, write, in ways that harm none and serve the highest good. This invites forms that you might not have predicted, but that fit you better than the first idea. It also calms fear that getting what you want will take from someone else. In truth, true good never needs harm. True good multiplies. Say softly, my good blesses others. Others' good blesses me. We are on the same side. Now complete a short journal practice. 3 lines are enough. Line 1, what is the wish? Write the sentence. Line 2, why does it matter? Keep it in values: peace, growth, joy, stability, love, healing. Line 3, how does it serve life? Be honest and simple. It allows you to give your gifts, support loved ones, or bring more kindness into daily moments. This 3-line clarity is like the label on the seed packet: clean, readable, and hopeful. If you feel the urge to control every detail, soothe that urge with care. Control often masks fear of disappointment. Whisper, I can hold a clear picture and still allow a better form. This keeps you open to gifts that fit you even more. Openness is not passivity. It is trust that the field of life contains more options than the mind can list. A relaxed mind sees options that a tense mind misses. Speak these affirmations, slow and true. Clarity blesses my path and draws the right outcomes. I am kind to myself as I learn. I set my wish like a seed. Life responds with care. I accept support with grace. Let the words wash through the body. If a part of you resists, say, thank you for sharing, and lower the shoulders again. The body believes what it can feel. Give it the feeling of calm readiness. Create a small anchor for your wish. Place the written sentence where you will meet it gently: a bedside table, a wallet, a note on a water bottle. Each time you see it, breathe once and relax the jaw. Do not lecture yourself. Do not count the hours. Just meet the wish with a friendly glance and a steady breath. This keeps the inner door open. The energy stays warm. The seed stays moist. Before resting tonight, visit the mirror once more. Meet the eyes with softness. Say, I love you. I am here. I choose peace. Then speak the wish in the present tense. I welcome my good. If tears come, let them fall. Tears are water for the seed. They carry old tension out of the body. Place the written sentence under the pillow or on the nightstand. Sleep is a faithful gardener. It works while you rest. In the morning, speak the wish again, then add one micro action that aligns with it. Draft a simple note, tidy a small space, gather one tool, read one page that nourishes your skill. These tiny steps tell the deeper mind that the wish is not only a thought, it is a lived direction. Action and clarity are friends. Each small step confirms the story. This is who I am becoming. Then let life add its part. The right time, the right support, the right opening. Throughout these 2 days, keep a small record of support. Write 3 brief lines each evening, one helpful idea, one tiny sign, one moment of ease. This changes what the mind tracks. It trains attention to notice alignment. Attention is a magnet. Where it rests, energy follows. Let it rest on support, not on fear. This is not denial of challenges. It is choice of focus. Focus is creative power. As you move through this clarity, trust the quiet. Growth does not shout. The seed does its best work underground. Your job is to keep the soil kind, the light steady, and the water gentle. The wish you have written is safe in your care. You are learning the language of conditions that welcome good. Breathe once more. Whisper, I allow. The path continues to open from here. Resistance shows up when new good comes close. It may feel like a knot in the belly, tightness in the chest, a frown in the forehead, or a fast mind that keeps repeating the same worries. This is not a sign that anything is wrong with you. It is a sign that an old part is still trying to keep life the same, because the same once felt safer. When resistance rises, meet it with care, not force. Say within, thank you for trying to protect me. Then add, we are safe to soften. That sentence begins to melt the knot. The body responds to tone. When the inner voice is kind and steady, the muscles listen. Start a simple ritual to quiet inner noise. Sit in a comfortable way. Lower the shoulders, unclench the jaw. Let the tongue rest at the floor of the mouth. Breathe in for 4 counts. Breathe out for 6. The longer exhale tells the body, it is okay to relax now. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly and feel the rise and fall. This touch reminds the inner world that a loving presence is here. Thoughts may still chatter. Let them pass like clouds. Keep the breath steady and slow. Walk through a 2-minute body scan. Bring gentle attention to the crown of the head. Relax the scalp. Soften the forehead and the space between the brows. Let the eyes rest in their sockets. Release the jaw and the tongue. Lower the shoulders and feel the shoulder blades slide down the back. Soften the chest. Let the heart area expand. Relax the belly. Allow it to move as you breathe. Unclench the hips and thighs. Let the knees feel loose. Relax the calves. Soften the ankles, the arches, and the toes. As each area relaxes, whisper, I soften. One more slow breath and whisper, I allow. One last slow breath and whisper, I open. When the body is quiet, upgrade the thought that was stirring the noise. If the mind says, I have to make this happen or I will lose it, reply with, I allow this to come in right ways. I do my part and I let life do its part. If the mind says, I am not ready, reply with, I am learning, and I can take one small step today. Watch for the feeling shift. It may be slight at first, like a small release in the chest or a longer breath. That slight change is progress. Do not rush it. Do not judge it. Let slow be enough. For the next 2 days, use a short practice when fear tries to take the wheel. Name, soften, choose. Name what is here. There is fear. Soften the body with one slow exhale and a nod. Choose the next kind thought. I can be gentle and still move. Then take one tiny action that matches the new thought. Fill a glass of water and drink it with care. Put one file in order. Write a single sentence. These are not random chores. They signal to the deeper mind that you are steady and safe. Steady and safe are the best soil for new good. If urgency feels loud, greet it with a friendly boundary. Say, we are not rushing, we are allowing. Urgency may argue. Smile at it. Sit taller and breathe out longer. Give urgency a better job. Please help me notice support today. Let that part scan for a kind word, a small gift of time, a tiny path that opens. When urgency looks for help instead of danger, the day changes. You will see proof that life is not against you. You will also feel less drained. Set a timer twice a day for a quiet minute. When it rings, stop and take one slow breath. Relax the jaw and the belly. Whisper, I soften, I allow, I open. This is not a magic spell. It is a nervous system cue. The body learns through repetition. Each cue lowers stress. Lower stress means clearer choices and more open eyes to notice opportunities that were already near. This is how resistance fades, not through a fight, but through steady kindness. End each evening with a brief note to yourself. One sentence about what you allowed today. It could be as small as I allowed myself to rest for 5 minutes, or I allowed a kind word to land, or I allowed the next step to be small. These notes tell the inner protector that softness did not break anything, it helped. Over time, the protector relaxes its grip, the noise settles, and your wish has room to bloom. The next 2 days are a loving container, not a test. Treat them as a soft plan that guides attention and action without strain. Today is day 1, seed. Tomorrow is day 2, receive. Seed and receive are 2 parts of one dance. Seed asks for clarity and a gentle step that matches it. Receive asks for open eyes, open ears, and a relaxed heart to welcome what answers show up. The mind likes to chase. This plan teaches it to prepare and to welcome. Begin day 1 with a calm morning. Sit for 1 minute. Place a hand on your heart. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. Speak a simple sentence. I am safe to want what I want. Life supports me. Say your wish once, in kind, clear words. Place your written sentence where it can be seen with ease. Then choose one micro action that shows readiness. It should be small enough to do today without stress. Send a gentle email, clear a folder, lay out a tool you will use, make a list with only 3 items, and do the first. These steps are proof to the deeper mind that this wish is real in your life, not just in your thoughts. At midday, pause for 1 breath. Smile softly if that feels natural. Name 1 sign of support you have noticed so far. It can be very small, a useful idea, a tiny window of free time, a word that gave you courage. Write it down or say it aloud. This is not a contest to collect miracles. It is a way to train attention to see the path underneath your feet. Attention is creative. Where it rests, energy flows. In the evening of day 1, make space for a short reflection. Meet your eyes in the mirror. Speak softly. I love you. I am listening. Then read the wish sentence once. Thank your body for how it carried you today. Thank your mind for learning this new way. Write 3 lines in a small notebook. 1 action taken, 1 feeling you chose, 1 moment of ease. Close the notebook and rest. Sleep is a friend to seeds. It works quietly through the night. Day 2 is receive. Greet the morning with the same 1-minute practice. Breath, hand over heart, wish spoken once. Then add a gentle thought. I am open to helpful signs and steps. Move into the day with soft attention. You are not watching the clock. You are noticing support. At midday, pause again. Touch the written wish. Breathe once. Ask, what is the lightest next step? If an answer comes, it will feel almost obvious. Do that step if it is kind to your energy. If no answer comes, breathe and trust the rhythm. You are not late for your own life. Keep the body in a receiving posture as often as you can. Relaxed jaw, soft chest, shoulders lowered. When you speak with others, let the breath stay easy. When you work, let your eyes rest now and then on something simple and steady, like the sky or a plant. This keeps the inner window open. In this state, a message may arrive, a link may appear, a person may offer help, or a new idea may form. You do not need to chase it. You need to be present to welcome it. In the evening of day 2, count what arrived. It may be a direct outcome. It may be a clear path. It may be an even better form of the wish than the first picture, or it may be an inner shift so strong that the outer match becomes easy to spot in the next days. All of these are answers. All of these are movement. Speak gratitude for the shape it took, even if it surprised you. Gratitude keeps the door open for more. Carry this rhythm into the days that follow. There is no need to force a result inside the exact 48 hours. The container teaches the mind and body how to line up. When they line up, timing improves. Repeat this gentle cycle whenever you like. Each round deepens the pathway. Each round makes seeding and receiving feel more natural. Whisper to close the day. I set my wish like a seed. Life responds with care. Let the nervous system absorb that message as you rest. Words shape inner weather. The right words, spoken in the right way at the right time, calm the body and open the path. Affirmations work best when they are kind, simple, and believable. If the mind hears a sentence that feels false, it pushes back. If it hears a sentence that feels almost true, it leans forward. So we choose language that invites the mind to join us. We use 2 kinds of sentences: now statements and becoming statements. Now statements anchor the present mood. Becoming statements honor the process of change. Pair every sentence with breath and gentle posture. Speak on a slow out breath. Keep the jaw loose, the chest open, the shoulders down. This gives the words a safe place to land. The tone is warm and steady. No shouting, no pleading. Speak as you would speak to a dear friend. 2 or 3 rounds are enough at a time. Let the nervous system digest your words as it would a simple, nourishing meal, slowly. Use times of day when the gate to the deeper mind is open. Upon waking, before the day picks up speed. During small transitions, like stepping into a new task or pausing between chores. Before sleep, when the mind settles. These are golden moments. In the morning, a short phrase sets the tone. During the day, it keeps you on track. At night, it soaks into the quiet places and helps the body repair old stress. Craft 1 now statement and 1 becoming statement for your wish. A now statement might be, good things approach me with ease. A becoming statement might be, I am learning to trust my timing. If your mind hesitates, soften the phrasing. I am open to good things approaching with ease. I am getting better at trusting my timing. These bridges help the protector part feel included. When it feels included, it stops blocking the door. Try this short set, slowly, with breath. I am safe to receive. Good things approach me with ease. I am learning to trust my timing. My wish arrives in the form that serves best. Listen for the one that makes your chest feel warm or your breath feel longer. That is your key sentence right now. Use it 3 times today, after waking, at a midday pause, and before sleep. Keep it simple. Keep it kind. Touch can deepen the effect. Place a hand on the heart as you speak, or place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Feel the vibration of your voice under your palm. That vibration is a soft massage from the inside. It tells the body that the words are safe and helpful. The body stores that signal and brings it back in moments of stress. This is how you build a new inner habit. Keep a small note card with your 2 sentences. Let it live in a pocket, a wallet, or by your water. Each time you touch it, breathe once and say 1 sentence. This is not a chore, it is a sip of calm. Over days, these sips add up. The mind begins to use your sentences on its own, the way a song plays in the background without effort. When the mind hums a helpful line, choices become easier, tension falls faster. Doors open where they once stuck. Be honest in your words. If a bold present tense sentence feels out of reach, choose process language. I am allowing more ease now. I am improving my trust daily. Process language is powerful because it honors truth while leaning forward. Over time, your nervous system accepts more. What once felt like a stretch starts to feel normal. Then, stronger sentences fit with ease. Work with rhythm. 3 rounds in the morning, 1 line at midday, 3 rounds at night. That is enough. Add a quiet smile when you speak. The smile is not forced. It is a small lift to tell your body all is well. Keep the eyes soft. If tears come, let them. Tears wash out stale fear and make room for new peace. After you speak, sit in silence for a breath or 2. Receive your own words. This is a conversation with life, not a speech. Watch the results with gentle eyes. You may notice better sleep, clearer choices, easier timing, people who show up in kind ways, a solution you could not see before, or a calm that stays even when the day is busy. These are signs that the words are changing the inner weather. When the inner weather changes, the field of life responds. Adjust your sentences as you grow. After a week, the phrase that helped you begin may feel too small. Let it expand. I am learning to trust my timing can become, I trust my timing. Good things approach me with ease may become, good meets me at every step. Let the body lead. Only move forward when your breath stays long and steady as you speak. This is the sign that the new line is landing. Close this practice each night by meeting your eyes in the mirror. Speak 1 line with love. I am safe to receive, or I welcome timely blessings. Let the gaze be soft and kind, then rest. You do not have to hold the world up while you sleep. Set the words like a lantern by the door of your heart and let the night do its quiet work. Over time, this simple practice turns into a way of living. Calm words, calm breath, open body, open path. Aligned action is love in motion. It is how inner truth becomes outer form, step by gentle step. When a wish is clear and the body is calm, the next light step stands out like a little stone on a garden path. It does not shout. It feels natural, kind, and doable today. That is how to tell it apart from busy fear. Busy fear demands big gestures to prove worth. Loving action chooses small care that signals readiness. Begin by writing a 3-item list that supports the wish. Keep it simple and specific. 1 item might be clearing a small corner of a table so paperwork can rest in order. Another might be drafting a kind message or placing a tool where it is easy to reach. The 3rd might be reading 1 page that adds a needed skill. Then do the 1st item now. Doing 1 clears fog for the rest. The nervous system understands proof better than promises. A tiny, completed step tells the deeper mind, this wish belongs in daily life. After finishing the 1st item, pause and breathe out slowly. Feel the warmth of completion travel through the chest. Say softly, each gentle step opens doors for my wish. If a part wants to sprint, thank it for the passion and invite it to slow down enough to stay steady. Steady beats speed in this work because steady keeps the door open. Match actions to energy, not to pressure. If the body is tired, choose a shorter step and pair it with a short rest afterward. Rest is not a reward for suffering. Rest is part of the action plan because a regulated body receives solutions better. Sip water. Stretch the neck and shoulders. Walk for 5 minutes while repeating a calm line. I move with ease. Return and complete the next tiny task. This rhythm, do, breathe, soften, creates a pathway the mind will follow again and again. Use micro-promises to build trust. A micro-promise is a very small commitment that can be kept today. Replying to one message, placing one call, filing 3 papers, organizing one folder on a device, writing 2 sentences in a journal. Keep the promise within the day and then acknowledge it out loud. I kept a promise to myself. Trust grows each time this is done. Trust is fuel. With trust, larger steps stop feeling heavy. They become the natural next part of a friendly routine. Let the space around the wish support it. Clear the area where the action takes place. If the wish relates to learning, make a calm study spot. If it relates to health, place water within reach and set gentle movement breaks. If it relates to creating, gather simple tools and keep them visible. Space speaks to the mind. A tidy, welcoming space says, "This matters, and it is safe to begin." Light a soft candle if that feels soothing. The little flame reminds the heart to be patient. Steady glow, steady progress. Track action with kindness, not judgment. A small note at day's end, 3 lines. Action taken, feeling chosen, ease noticed. This log teaches attention to count what helps rather than what is missing. Over a week, the page fills with proof that effort met love. Reading these lines lowers the need to rush because evidence is right there. Steps have happened and more are on the way. If a day passes with no step, do not scold. Begin again the next morning with the smallest action imaginable. Beginning again is a holy skill. If fear of visibility appears, meet it with a bridge. I can show up a little in a way that feels safe. Then choose a tiny, low-stakes step that still counts. A draft saved, a practice attempt, a private rehearsal, a note to self. As the body learns that visibility can be gentle, the step size can grow. The wish does not need a leap. It needs a series of small, kind moves that tell the self, it is safe to be in motion. Repeat this core set daily. Breathe, choose, act, soften. Breathe to regulate. Choose the lightest next step that truly supports the wish. Act with kindness, soften after, to keep the door open for the next step. Whisper, I show faith with my feet. This is how aligned action invites aligned results. Letting go is not losing interest. It is releasing the tight grip that blocks the flow. The grip often shows up as checking, chasing, and comparing. Checking asks the seed to sprout on command. Chasing wears out the feet and the heart. Comparing confuses the path by calling someone else's garden your own. The cure for the grip is soft trust paired with simple care. Soft trust says, I have set the conditions. Simple care says, I keep tending the soil while life brings the rain. To practice letting go, start with the breath. Inhale through the nose to 4. Exhale through the mouth to 6. As you breathe out, silently say, I release the how. As you breathe in, I welcome the good. Do 5 rounds. Feel the shoulders drop, the belly soften, the face relax. Then do one small task that is completely unrelated to the outcome. Fold a cloth with slow hands, wash a cup with warm water, step outside, and notice the sky. These simple acts bring the body back to the present, where receiving happens. Create windows of no checking. Choose 2 short periods today when there will be no refreshing, no scanning, no spiraling. During those minutes, place a hand on the heart and ask, what would feel kind right now? Kind might be a sip of water, a stretch, a brief walk, or a few lines of free writing to clear the head. When the window ends, you may return to tasks with a calmer mind. Over time, lengthen those windows. Space is not empty. Space is where answers enter. Surrender is misunderstood as giving up. In truth, it is giving over the strain, giving over the old story that says only force brings results. Surrender keeps action and drops pressure. It keeps care and drops fear's schedule. A simple phrase helps. I release the timeline and keep the promise. The promise is your next kind step. The timeline is life's part. When this is clear, the body stops bracing and the heart rests while still moving forward. Tend the body as a receiving instrument. Hydration, fresh air, gentle movement, and simple foods that agree with you are not extra. They are part of allowing. A well-cared-for body hears subtle guidance, a nudge to call, a sense to wait, an idea that rises in the shower. Overlooking the body is like turning down the volume on life's guidance. Caring for the body turns it up. Say softly, I treat my body as a friend and guide. Release tension with a short 3-3-3 ritual. 3 relaxing breaths. 3 points of softening, jaw, chest, belly. 3 calming words spoken slowly. Peace, open, allow. Use this whenever the mind tightens around the wish. The ritual takes less than a minute and sends a clear signal to the entire system. Safety is here. Safety is the soil where receiving can happen. Let go of the need to be perfect. Perfection ties knots. Good enough moves the day. A single tiny step is worthy. A partial draft is progress. A short practice still counts. Speak this line when the inner critic rises. I choose progress over pressure. Then move 1 item forward by 1 notch. Put a period at the end of a sentence. Clarify 1 figure. Sort 3 files. The tiniest forward motion breaks the spell of stuckness. When heaviness lingers, it can help to offer a small kindness outward. Smile at someone. Share a note of thanks. Tidy a common space. Donate what is no longer useful. Give a sincere compliment. Ethical care lifts the field in which you are receiving. It reminds the heart that abundance is a shared flow. The heart that gives from ease receives from ease. Whisper, I release the how, I welcome the good. Then walk lightly into the next hour. Life often speaks in quiet ways before it speaks in loud ones. A phrase in a book, a sudden clarity while washing dishes, a call that arrives just after a calm breath, a door that closes, followed by a window that opens in a better direction. These are signs, not tests. Welcome them with gratitude and a relaxed smile. Keep a little log where you note 3 supportive moments each day, no matter how small. Someone answered kindly. A helpful idea surfaced. Found a resource at the perfect time. This practice trains attention to notice support, which multiplies support. Attention is creative power. Let signs stay light. Obsessing makes them heavy. If confusion arises, was that a sign? Return to the body. Breathe out longer. Lower the shoulders. Speak a steady line. I notice what helps, and I keep moving. Then take 1 tiny action that was clear before the question. Signs are sweet company, but action is what builds the path. The 2 dance well when the heart is calm. There are ethical amplifiers that brighten the whole field. Gratitude, kindness, and order are 3 strong ones. Gratitude says, I value what is here, which makes room for more. Kindness says, I see the shared life in all, which opens channels of support. Order says, I am ready, which removes friction from the day. Practice a daily trio. One sincere thank you spoken or written, one small kindness offered, one area gently tidied. This trio lifts the energy around the wish and within the self. Clear your language of envy and scarcity. Replace there is not enough with there is enough for everyone when aligned. Replace others get ahead with good flows in many directions, and mine is arriving in its right form. These shifts may seem small, but the nervous system listens to words the way a plant listens to light. Harsh words dim the room. Kind words brighten it. With a brighter room, the next step is easier to see. If a closed door appears, bless it. Blessing a closed door may feel strange, yet it frees the heart to notice the open ones. Say, thank you for guiding me away from what is not mine toward what is. Then ask for a lighter step in a new direction. Often within hours or days, a fresh path becomes visible, one that fits better than the first. Blessing is not denial, it is redirection with grace. Give generously where it is easeful to do so, time, skill, attention, or resources that are truly available. Give without self-harm and without a secret bargain. Generosity from fullness, not from depletion, raises the field gently and calls matching generosity toward you. Even a kind word counts. Even putting a stray card away counts. Small acts echo in a large field. Keep your signs log simple. Date, 3 lines. Close with one sentence of thanks. Life speaks to me in helpful ways, and I acknowledge it. Over weeks, reading back through the log becomes a map of answered steps. Some direct, some surprising, all part of a larger pattern of care. This builds calm confidence that support is real and present. The path is a rhythm, not a race. There will be days when the wish moves on the surface and days when it moves underneath. On the surface, you see calls returned, messages answered, doors opening. Underneath, you feel patience growing, fear softening, trust deepening. Both are real progress. Meet each day with a simple trio. Breathe, affirm, act. Breathe to regulate. Affirm to steady the mind. Act to show faith. This is enough. Normalize all outcomes in loving truth. The wish may arrive in plain sight within this cycle. A clear path may unfold that brings the wish in an even better form, or a tender shift inside may take place that makes future cycles easier and faster. Every one of these is a blessing. Speak this line at the close of day 2. I am grateful for the form my good takes today. Gratitude keeps the door unlocked for tomorrow. If the outcome needs more time, repeat the 2-day container without pressure. Treat it as a gentle ritual. Each round is not starting over, it is deepening. Repeat the steps you know now. Calm breath, single wish sentence, micro actions, soft letting go, light touch with signs, ethical trio of gratitude, kindness, order. Results often become more natural as the system learns the rhythm. For the next week, choose one loving promise to keep daily. It could be a 1-minute morning breath, a single written line of thanks at night, or one micro-action before noon. Keeping that one promise becomes a living affirmation. I can be counted on by myself. This stable root allows the branches to grow. When discouragement visits, place a hand on the heart and speak with warmth. It is okay to be tender. Progress is here even if I cannot see it yet. Then drink water, take a brief walk, and do the smallest step that supports the wish. This breaks the spell of heavy thoughts and returns the day to motion. Discouragement loves to argue. It cannot argue with a completed tiny step. Let the closing moments of each day be simple. Meet your eyes in the mirror with a soft gaze. I love you. I am here. I choose peace. Read your wish sentence once. Whisper a final blessing. Peace fills my steps. Results meet me on the way. Rest without holding the world up. Life continues its quiet work as you sleep. The heart understands this truth. Life is for you. It may not always match a plan, but it always offers a path. This practice, calm body, kind words, clear wish, small steps, open hands, puts the feet on that path. The 48-hour container is not a deadline. It is a teaching. It teaches how to line up inside so that the outside can meet you with grace. It teaches how to care for the nervous system so hope feels safe. It teaches how to let kindness lead, which is the shortest route to true results. If a final word is helpful, let it be this: keep it gentle and keep going. Gentleness is not weakness. Gentleness is wisdom. When breath is steady and language is loving, the body becomes a doorway. When action is small and true, the world answers. When letting go replaces grasping, the stream carries you. When gratitude, kindness, and order shape the day, the field brightens and matches arrive. Close now with a few lines that can live in the heart. I welcome timely blessings. I release the how. I allow the good. Each gentle step opens doors. My inner world creates the conditions for my wish. I trust my timing. I am safe to receive. Carry these words like soft lanterns. Use them when waking, when pausing, when resting. Let them shape breath, posture, and choices. Then watch how often and how naturally life meets you halfway.